Leaving the country is the only choice you have.
No, it's not.
Sonny, we are out of time. Stalling the cops won't work anymore.
I just found out Dante's my son. I just can't get on a plane and fly
We just
away.
found out Dante's a cop who's been trying to take you down.
Yeah, but he's my son.
He's a rat. He's gonna talk. Olivia's gonna back him up. How are you gonna help your kid sitting behind bars?
Look, you're in a terrible position. We understand that. That's why you didn't speak up about what you've known all along. But now you need to go on the record.
You just tell the truth, clear and simple. How did Detective Falconeri end up with a bullet in his chest?
The only thing clear and simple that I'm seeing here is the two of you chomping at the bit to arrest Sonny for shooting Dante. And I don't think I can help you.
Start whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Could you turn it off? Please? If this is gonna be in my official statement, I just want a moment.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Detective Dante Falconeri, how did you end up shot in the chest on Sonny's living room floor?
My shooting was an accident.
As soon as Olivia and Dominic give statements swearing it was you who shot him, it's over, Sonny. You're gonna be rearrested. There's no bail for shooting a cop. We got a small window of time to get you out of the country, and we're wasting it right now.
You're right, on all accounts. But I'm not leaving.
You gotta leave. For your kids, for your family. We both know that you cannot survive being locked up.
I'm not leaving.
Sonny, just go. Just get settled in. You can send for the kids. You can spend time with your kids.
I shot my son! I looked him straight in the eye. Point blank, fired.
Can't run away from that. I'm not leaving.
What I'm seeing right here, it confirms everything that Sonny ever told me about you guys, that you're more concerned about throwing a net over him than you are about protecting anybody else, including Dante. He's supposed to be one of your own.
What is wrong with you? Just tell us what happened.
From the beginning.
Dante and Sonny were no-shows at Jocelyn Jackson's christening, which concerned me because they were both expected. Also because Sonny had called Dante to his house on some kind of unexpected business. So I thought I would go check in on them.
Any particular reason to suspect something was wrong?
I just told you.
He means we are privy to anything specific.
If you want to name it something, would you call it intuition? Okay, I got to Sonny's house. I was walking up to the door. I heard a shot. I ran inside. And I saw my son lying on the floor, bleeding from a chest wound. So I ran to him, and I screamed at Sonny to call 911, and he did.
When you walked in, was Sonny standing over Dante?
No.
Was he holding the gun?
I don't know. All that registered was that my kid was lying on the ground bleeding to death. I didn't ask
This is a
how it
bunch of
happened.
crap, Olivia. You're perjuring yourself to save Sonny's ass.
What are you doing?
Giving you a minute.
I don't understand.
Lulu, if you're gonna be in here, I need you to not interfere, okay? I don't need to tell you what happens to cops who make false statements, do I?
No, you're right. You don't need to tell me. So let's just do this. On the night of January 29th, 2010, I became convinced that my cover was blown. I believe that Sonny was putting a hit out on me. So, I went to the residence of Michael Sonny Corinthos Jr. with the intention of arresting him.
Did you call for backup?
I had to improvise. The situation had changed.
What happened once you got to Sonny's house?
Well, he wasn't there. So I waited for him. I know he kept a gun in his desk drawer, and I didn't want him to use it to try and resist arrest, so I thought I'd take the precaution of unloading it. The gun jammed. I worked it free. It went off. Sonny came in.
Let me just make sure I'm clear about this. You're claiming that you shot yourself.
Yeah.
Good luck getting anyone to believe you. I didn't ask for it, but circumstances fell out in such a way that I had to become a student of father-son relationships. The bonds run deep. Even when you're in conflict, even if you just found out who your father was. So I get the impulse to protect Sonny. It's in your DNA. But look, man, you gotta just be really sure that committing perjury for him is more important to you than keeping your badge. You know, I at least hope that you had the foresight to rub gunpowder on your hands, just in case Mac orders a residue test.
We both know you didn't do that.
You wouldn't happen to have a recently fired gun in your purse, would you? You think what I did was wrong?
I'm trying really hard not to have an opinion.
You must be joking.
Sonny is your father. It's up to you to decide what you want to do. But if you're asking how I feel, I hate it.
So do I.
Then why put it all on the line? By some genetic accident, Sonny turns out to be your father. Who cares? Sonny is still the same mobster he was yesterday. He shot you where you stood. You don't owe that man anything.
I didn't do it to protect Sonny. I did it for me.
I know you most of my life. You were one of the big attractions to being friends with Dante. You were young, fun, but you weren't like anybody else's mom. You had your limits, you know, they were really clear. I mean, I remember one time when you threatened to wash Dante's mouth out with soap every day for a week for telling the smallest fib. But who's the liar now?
Is he allowed to insult me like that?
If he's right.
Look, I get it. You've been carrying a blazing torch for Sonny all these years. And now that we find out he's Dante's father, it makes perfect sense that you want to protect him, but you can't help Sonny now. No one can. He's going down for Claudia's murder. I mean, that's just a done deal. But help Dante instead. Okay? Save him the ordeal of seeing you in trouble for perjury and just admit that Sonny shot him.
I haven't perjured myself, and I resent you suggesting that I have. Wasn't that libel or slander or something? Never mind. You can do this all day long. You can browbeat me or rake me over the coals or do this little good cop, bad cop routine, whatever you want to do. The fact remains, I was not in the room when Dante got shot. I didn't see what happened.
If anybody else shot Dante, you would carve their heart out of their chest with a teaspoon. God, I'm so disappointed in you, Olivia. And ultimately, you know, your lying is going to do no good. Right now, Dante is giving his statement. And he's going to name Sonny as the shooter. And then Sonny is going to go away for the rest of his sorry life, okay? And Dante's going to know just how far that you went to protect the bastard that tried to kill him.
I can only testify to what I saw. I'm sorry if that isn't good enough for you.
Talk to me.
Dante made his statement. Claims he shot himself.
What?
You heard me. So, unless you can get Olivia to contradict his statement, Sonny stays free on bail.